So, what's up? What's up? Let's pull up. Let's talk about it. Cristina, Mackey girl. What it do? What it do? What it do? With all that advice you were spewing out.
Best relationship advice in under 30 seconds is, ladies, men are simple. If you feel like he's difficult, it's because he doesn't like you. The only time a man is difficult is when he does not like you. If you feel like you can't get through to him, mama, it's because he doesn't want to let you in. Move on.
With all of that feel-good activities that you had going on to Dubai and throwing up the hand of being in love because you're holding hands and flashing all of this affection to the camera. Now, Cristina, look at you and Rick Ross, Rose, Ricky Ross, the boss. Look what's done happen. Just like it was predicted. If you would have been paying attention, you would have actually saw it coming. If you would have been paying attention when you decided to enter into that situation of a relationship of whatever was fed to your brain, whatever you was in the bathroom twirling around to, prancing to, because you already was, doing your thing with that pick me, raise your hand, pick me. You said proudly, I want to be a pick me.
Keep calling me a pick me. I'm asking you to refer to me as a pick me. I prefer it. All you're doing is manifesting that up with me. I want to get picked over and 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 over again by the same man a million times. I want to marry that man. I want to have that man's children. And I want to live a happy life because he keeps picking me and I keep picking him. I'm a pick me, for sure. I'm not a whatever the opposite of that would be, a not pick me. Whoever raised their hand and said, hey, don't pick me. I am a lover.
Well, you became just that. And you took that with such honor and grace. So the question is, why is it that when you was out at the gym, y'all met at the gym, she was his personal trainer, y'all. Now, exactly what did he want trained? What did she possibly want trained and then some? Okay, now this is a man and a woman. His personal trainer. Okay, but yeah, So you working it out. You trying to promote your brand. Like, some of this is just so typical. Okay, fitness girl meets guy. She becomes his fitness trainer. Y'all know Rick Ross was diagnosed with diabetes. So, maybe his doctor, possibly, I don't know, encouraged him to work out all things alleged. Work out, become a healthy size, so to speak. Have a goal in mind. And maybe his goal in mind was to have this female trainer. Now, how seriously can you really take that? I mean, she's a nice looking girl, but besides all that, that's not always the focal point when I mention, these females being a nice looking person. Because, see, they thinking too in their heads like, I know I look good. I know he gonna like me. I know he gonna be attracted to me. I know our love is going to be unlike any other love. No woman compares to me. Why? Because she said it.
How do that make you feel about people questioning, where's Pretty V? How do that make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel any way at all. I think it's funny. Mm-hmm. It's levels to everything, right? Mm-hmm. And that was never this.
For the people that don't know, what do you mean by that was never this and there's levels to it?
Whatever they had is not what we have. Simple, Mm-hmm. It's no disrespect to anybody, mm-hmm. but whatever y'all think they had is not what we for sure have. It's just not. So I'm not worried about it. I see the comments too.
Did they go public?
No.
Well, they had to go public if everybody knew.
Well, where's the pictures of them holding hands and them kissing and them on the jet together and them in Dubai and her on the billboard? Like, where's that at? Where's the flowers? Where's all that?
Because I was on some player shit. I never was checking.
While
for
we're on
that.
the topic though, like, show me where he did that with anybody.
Lear Galore, I believe.
Show me where he did that with anybody. Line them up.
Oh, really? I ain't never peeped game, but I know he was for sure public with Lear Galore.
I know that too. You know, shout out to Lyra. But show me where he did what he's doing with me, with anybody.
Why? Because that's what she believed in her head. Why? Because that's what she convinced that her mind was telling her. Now, was this possibly before y'all had y'all hookup count moment? Now, I don't know if they did or not. But sometimes when that's done and them spirits is exchanged, women in their minds really be feeling like, oh, I got him. Well, earth to the Cristina Mackeys of the world. It's not just about having that type of moment and to be thinking I got him. Because guess what? It's going to come a time where Rick Ross want to eat at home. And it did come. You made tacos. And then his baby mama, Tia Kip, said you couldn't even get that right. It was another time at home. Rick Ross maybe didn't feel like having Wingstop and a little rosé afterward. Maybe he didn't feel like having that day. So what'd you do? You did Hamburger Helper. And the baby mama clowned you on that. So while y'all was busy, going back and forth or you having your say, the latest baby mama, because Rick Ross recently gave birth with this lady to have a beautiful little baby girl. Rick Ross got kids. And that's okay. That's a good thing, Rick Ross got women. But Cristina felt like she was the one. Again, trying to give advice, saying that their love is unlike any love he has ever experienced. Again, it goes back to delusion of the mind and what you have convinced yourself of. Cristina Mackey comes off like the type, like she'll be going up to Rick Ross like, tell me you love me. Tell me I am the one. Tell me that you like my cooking. What did you cook? Oh, hamburger helper. But if that's what that man like, by all means, do that hamburger helper. Read them directions accordingly and get that right. But see, his face told the story. Again, that's why everything don't need to always be on social media. She was the one showing what the chemistry was like. Now I could see she was into him. But I could also see it seemed like he was kind of pulling back a little bit. Maybe he didn't feel like being on camera at that time. What is it that some of these females feel like they have to prove, or do they feel like it is helping their brand? Now, he already likes to post and be on social media and say what he's doing, what he's up to, how he doing it, how much he's spending, who he doing it with, because he was just hanging out with Soulja Boy and some females. Okay, now how did Cristina find out that she got dumped? Probably the same way some of us found out when we saw, like, oh, he ain't with Cristina Mackey, the one who she said is different. Why women gotta be so quick to say, this is different? Like, you start talking that talk, either that's gonna make that man feel like, oh, I got me one. I got me one that isn't quite thinking on the right track. I got me one to be easy prey. I got me one to be manipulated. I got me one to just treat how I want to treat and still be out here as the playboy that I am. Or he can also think in terms of, when she seems to be so sucked in, so dedicated, so gullible to the point, but all you can offer is how good you look on the outside. And how you know that man even wants to be cuffed? Is he trying to cuff you? Is this your season where he's like in the season of a commitment? Like, women, come on. Sometimes women have to ask themselves, is this truly the one? Like, let me really pay attention. Or should I just be in the moment to enjoy the trip to Dubai? Should I be in the moment to enjoy the fine dining? Should I be in the moment to respect his space when he needs space? But most importantly, it's like respect your own space, because you need space too when it comes to thinking accordingly. Not to be getting all worked up, not to be trying to beef with other females, other baby mamas, doing these interviews to elevate yourself, to esteem yourself more highly than what you should. Maybe think on something other than hamburger helper for the next time around. Maybe think on something other than tacos for the next time around. Because after a while, it's like a man be looking like, okay, I guess she just think I'm gonna keep just putting this out here. Just keep putting this out here. Like, she just expect for me to just keep paying for this, paying for that. And that's okay. I mean, it's like, if a man wants to be nice to a woman, okay, because everything's a decision, and you want to be receptive of that, okay. Well, just know it is a give and take in any form of a relationship. I ain't saying to just be out here emptying your wallet, but are you the type, if something is asked of you, are you going to complain? Are you going to frown up at the mouth? Because a lot of these women, you honestly be looking like some of you, you're just in it for the moment. What is the beneficial factor? Sometimes even having a nice looking woman, they feel on their arm because they want a nice looking woman to accompany them at this event, this event. It's nothing to them. Women come a dime a dozen. But again, sometimes women already have it planned out in their minds. How special. And that's just it. Does anybody have any empathy nowadays? Is anybody humble nowadays? Is anybody realizing at any given moment it can be gone? Because it's not your life. That's Rick's life. Men, they don't have these like emotions of attachments and fueling off of, oh, he got me roses today. Oh, he sent a car to pick me up to go to this luxury spa. He's doing this, but I bet he's never done. That's just it. We don't really know. Women, you don't really know the connection that they do have with these other women. Heck, you don't know what they really be thinking sometimes even about you. So it's like the Cristina Mackeys who think they just out here treading, getting theirs, doing theirs. Where's the self-respect? Self-respect involves not even taking away from another woman. You know, she didn't have to say what she had to say about Pretty V comparing their relationship to be so awesome. And that's exactly why when she was working out not too long ago, she's having a moment trying to talk, promote her brand. Then guess whose song came on? Rick Ross's. And the look on her face, let's just say, Nat King Cole. What's that song? Unforgettable. Unforgettable in every way. Take it back to the song of I'm every woman. Yes, every woman. But really, look, really, you wasn't. You wasn't. Because if you was every woman that he wanted you to be, that trying too hard, once again, that trying too hard personality. Because you can be the greatest in your mind, but if it's just not the fit, and if it's just not the fit at the time, it's okay. And then it's interesting how women do their therapy part of, let me get rid of all the pictures. Let me get rid of all the pictures, take them off Instagram, as if it just never happened, to go through the healing phase. Know that all too well with Larissa Pippen. She another story. But yeah, she couldn't wait to cleanse her social media of Marcus, Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan. To be like, oh, what is I thinking? Oh, Larissa, just stop. You another one. But for right now, I got to focus on Cristina Mackey, who, you know, was so proud that she said she wanted her teeth done that same day. My baby, why you telling us, girl? Do some of that stuff in decency and in order, meaning why you gotta hop to social media immediately. And tell us, yeah, we might see that your teeth done change, but you really had to go about it like, well, I told Rick the morning of that I wanted my teeth done, and next thing I know, they were done. Well, I would guess so. Why would Rick Ross, with his money talk, why would he have to wait and have an appointment for a month out? Now, what sense would that make? Why would you have to come in to, make sure you are fit for this and then come back to have your measurements done and then to have the, whatever needs to be done? Meaning, oh no, it's shortcuts to that. Because again, money talks. Enjoy it. Take it in. But have in mind to know it just may not last the next day.